Let me show you the free Matrix City sample level that you can download from Unreal to use with your budget graphics card. First thing you want to do is go into your Epic Games launcher and go to the marketplace. Put in City Sample, and you're not going to download these, you're going to download this one right here. It'll say download or something like that, or install, and you're going to wait because it's going to download about 100 gigabytes of information to your folder, so make sure one of your folders can handle that much. This is a big map.
Many hours later.
Then once it's all downloaded, you're going to click on Create Project. Unreal will come up, and you're going to load the small city level like this. Hopefully you know how to use Unreal. If you don't, I'll make another video sometime. Just put it in the comments if you need to know how to use it, basically. So anyways, this is what it looks like, and we'll go up above, and it's pretty amazing. I'm running an RTX 2060 Super, and I can move around fairly well. It's not stuttering too much. I'll show you my frames per second here. Right here. Honestly, this is an amazing map. I'm very impressed. If you want to play this and you're on a kind of a budget graphics card with not a ton of VRAM, which is going to need a lot of VRAM, and you want to make any kind of decent frames per second, you're going to want to put the scalability to high or medium or low. This will look a lot crappier. Epic though is going to give you like 4 frames per second if you're on a RTX 2060 Super like me. Slightly under the recommended specs for this level. So I'm running off a high, and I'm going to just select that, get out of here, and now I'm going to hit play, and it's going to go to the default Matrix character. Now you're going to have to wait for it to load a little bit. Okay, once it loads, you're going to see probably lots of error codes or alerts, because this takes a lot of power. But you can scroll around and look around with your mouse. You have your typical AWSD controls. I'm not getting great frame per second here. I don't think there's any jump feature in this. One thing that's really neat about this game is that you can go almost anywhere in the outside, although I don't think there's any buildings you can go into. You can see AI people walking across the street. There's cars going down the street. You can come up and hit C to drive. This is an amazing map. This is the small city map. There is a larger one that is more resource intensive, but if you just want to play around and you have maybe lower than recommended specs, you can still work with this. You could still make stuff with this, or just play around and explore this incredibly detailed map. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope it kind of opened your eyes that even with a budget graphics card and 32 gigs of RAM, you can still use this. Now granted, if you're playing games and working on Unreal with a potato of a computer, then you might have to upgrade at some point. You have to decide whether this is something you want to budget for. Um, in my case, I am going to be upgrading my 2060 Super to a RTX 4070 in the very near future, and I will run some comparisons between the 2060 and the 4070 so it's helpful to you. In this video, if you like what you saw, please hit the like button. It helps me in the algorithm for YouTube. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these kind of things. I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to look out for hobbyist people who want to maybe try their hand at game development or 3D modeling, photogrammetry, editing, things like that, and maybe are working with more budget graphics cards than the RTX 4090 or the AMD RX 7900 XTX. So thanks for watching and look out for more.